And that's something important, I think, to teach our kids, right? Because everywhere we go, we see kids, they're on their devices.
Yep.
They're playing, but they're kind of parallel playing.
That's right.
So they're not talking, they're not rough and tumbling on the ground, they're at the playground, but everyone's got their devices.
That's right, but it's going to keep you in business because everybody's neck is like this now because of the phone.
Yep. Everyone's curved, everyone's looking down at the ground.
And the computers and the blue light.
Yes.
So,
yeah, but what about the people skills?
That's right.
Everyone the kids still need those social skills, and I feel like that's a little bit lacking now.
That's right.
So it's going to come full circle.
Oh, yes.
And so we need more people like you that are able to kind of be empathetic and to back people up off the ledge, so to speak.
Absolutely.
And let them know that everything is okay.
It's important too, I think, in business. It's whatever you do, whether you're serving food or you're doing accounting or you're building buildings or you're making widgets, it's not about the widgets. Mm-hmm. It's not about the buildings. Right. You need the people to do it. And so how do you make them sing at whatever that thing is? And it comes into what are we providing? How are we paying the people? How do we make them feel, right? And that's a very difficult thing if you're not an empath or you can't get into the psyche of somebody. And by the way, yours is different than, big gyms and different than Connor's. Right. So I have to understand the person to be able to understand how I need to make them feel. Yes. That's it's exactly what happens in a restaurant. It's also performance, right? Like the number one factor affecting people's performance is stress.
Yes.
So if you're stressed out, you're not going to be performing at your best, right? It brings us back to how we started the conversation. How am I going to keep running at high speed if I don't feel well? I can't do it. So, there's a little bit of, I want my accountants to feel that, you feel good when you perform well. It makes you happy, right? Mm-hmm. It creates those endorphins. I'm great at my job, or I did a great job today.
Yes.
It's not going to be every day, but if we can maintain that for longer periods of time and take those big waves down to smaller waves, more manageable waves, that's what we're trying to achieve. And now, not only with the physical piece, right? Mental health and mental wellness in this country is, we had an issue here.
We're having a hard time right now.
Absolutely, and it's affecting, and I see it all the time, it's affecting younger and younger people. Even my little one, he's turning 5, they do at school, they call it hot cocoa breath. Mm-hmm. Smell the hot cocoa, blow on the hot cocoa.
Oh, that's great.
Just to reset the system, right? Yes. If I learned that at 5, I would probably, first of all, I probably wouldn't have needed and found yoga, which that would be bad. I'd still need it, and I love the practice. Yeah. But amazing that they're teaching that in school. I even use it some days at work. If I'm feeling really stressed, just take those 2 minutes to really breathe and reset.
It makes a huge difference.
And we forget. We forget to breathe.